Hey guys, I'm going to walk you through the login process for the Push app. I'm going to first go to the Push app and then I'm going to log in. I'm going to enter my email. Everyone will have their own personal account along with their team account, which will allow them to access their personal workout, as well as if you're working in groups, you can train together and access each other's plans. So once I do this, I'm going to hit log in, and sometimes you have to wait a bit. Right now I'm outside, so it may take a couple seconds longer to log in. Once you get into the system, you're going to see a couple options here. It's still loading. You can read about what the push does, what the push bands do. So right here you can see that it's a no strings attached velocity-based training tool which assesses bar speed. So that tells us what training zone you're in. If you're training strength, speed, strength, speed, or power. You can toggle through here. You can see what it does and how it helps us as coaches, but also how you guys can see how fast you're moving the barbell. If you don't have access to the band, you can still use the app, but you will not get all these metrics. So scroll through here, we can see exactly what everyone does too from our end, which is very important, which will also allow us to track you guys while you're training at home. Once you're in, you'll see the main screen. Right now it's on my profile, so you see me there in the top left. If I want to add athletes, for example, when we're training football, or if you're training alone at home, you can select your team. And once you're on there, you would find yourself. So, for example, I'm going to click on Alvaro if he and I are working out. And you can see that he's working out today. He's going to be doing the winter block 2. If I go back to my account, if I go to the schedule, you see there's a couple options here. When I click on those 3 bars on the upper left corner of the screen, you have train, test, you have schedule, which here I don't have anything planned, but if you're at home, you can click on whatever day you're on. For example, today is the 30th. If I click there, I have train mode. I did some working out this morning, but there wasn't anything scheduled. But if I go back to Alvaro, you can see that if I click to Wednesday, that he's going to be doing this winter block 2. So when I click on that screen, you may get some action prompts. So right now I'm just going to click got it. You can see his workout plan. So I can just kind of scroll through here and see what's on the agenda. You can see he's going to do more upper body based training. So when I go up to the top again, where you see these blue lines, that means you're doing those exercises consecutively. That's very important. When I click on the exercise, for example, push jerk barbell 4 reps, it shows me my reps and I would enter the load. So 4 reps, and I would enter here, if I'm doing 135, I would enter that. Okay, right now it's not going to allow me to do this because I didn't enter every field, but that will give you some sort of idea of what you need to do once you're in the actual workout plan. So when I go back, I'm just going to hit discard for now. I get back to this main screen. So when you work out, you're going to follow our plan. It's very important that you enter the weights that you use so that we can keep track of that and see how you're progressing through the workout plan. We see if you're attending, we see if you're working out, we see what weights you're using. So when you get here, this is going to allow us to really have a good idea of where you're at as far as your strength training. If I go back to those 3 stripes, you can see there's a library of exercises. Right now there's nothing in there. There's a free movement mode, which we're not going to use that right now. And then you have your settings. If you want to change your profile, you can go in there, edit profile. You can change your height, your weight, and that stuff. So that's under your control. Please do not do that, though, on the team app, because the team app has everyone's info, and that can screw things up on our end. So if I go back to those 3 lines, I'm just going to go back to the schedule. So the main page you're going to be working on is this page, and this is critical that you follow our plan so that when you get here, you're familiar and we can really get to work.